America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field to start this game off. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Old Dominion's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's Mendoza. He's got the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Wide open space. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Roach. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Monarchs need their binoculars to find that line to get. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Back to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Monarchs are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Monarchs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Plows through the defense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Hoosiers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Oh, they're after him! With the catch, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wilson will throw. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's locked. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Monarchs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. It's a seam wide open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Pulls and fired complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's clear, The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hoosiers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snap it to the back. Fighting off the defender. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try to run for it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense.
He's loose. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. There's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now they regain the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds his man down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Indiana! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's locked.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go up top on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.